your exit agreement with the royal family is coming up at the end of this month.
The decision is, I think that, yeah, I mean, the decision that, as of last week or whatever it was, is that they will be removing everything.
Ooh, okay, there was a lot to unpack last night. Look, normally I'd be watching the NBA All-Star game last night, but then that happened. Everybody's talking about Harry and Meghan with Oprah, from the concerns about the skin color of their son Archie to Meghan's mental health. There was so much tea spilled. Kinsey Schofield is joining us this morning. To die4daily.com is the site, and she's the founder of that. You are a royal expert, and you haven't gone to bed yet. You're in Los Angeles this morning. Good morning, early morning to you.
With my neighbor, Meghan Markle.
There
yes,
she is.
I'm in Los Angeles.
Right away. I mean, you've been up all night, obviously, and kind of taking it all in, seeing what everybody's saying. What are your thoughts right away?
My initial thoughts are, I am so shocked. I don't think I anticipated just to really get 2 hours worth of such, I mean, we went into deep, deep gossip. I'm thoroughly unimpressed with Prince Charles and devastated by the way he's treated Prince Harry. I do probably consider myself one of those people that wondered if Meghan was the reason that they left. And now I find myself really sympathetic towards her. So in other words, I'm shook, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people, and I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people were skeptical about Meghan and her role in kind of what's been happening, right? And I still think there are on the other side of the pond, as people would say. What's the reaction been like out of the UK?
Out of the UK, I've really primarily seen people angry that they would disrespect the Queen. I think in America, it's the complete opposite. As I'm sure you're aware of, people are very sympathetic towards Harry and Meghan. But in the UK, I feel like they feel as if the Queen's been disrespected. Secrets were spilled, which is always a no-no in regards to the palace. And they feel like these are two very spoiled, entitled, and perhaps too sensitive young people that are taking advantage of their relationship to the crown.
Do they have a point?
Well, when Prince Harry started complaining about having to smile and shake hands with people, I had a hard time with that, because there are people that have to go flip burgers to pay for their babies. I could not relate to him whatsoever when he went into that, and I do love Prince Harry. We've all had a horrible year, if not longer. I do think the timing is questionable, but I also think that they have some fair complaints and that they had a pretty traumatic experience, and I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. Was there anything that really surprised you that you were just like, I didn't know this before?
I'm going to say no, because I don't know if you've ever read any of Kitty Kelly's books about the royal family, but she kind of gets into some of the alleged racism in Kitty Kelly's book about the royal family. And then when it comes to the mental health, I feel like we all could relate to Meghan's situation, where you're overwhelmed by this new experience. And it was very similar to Princess Diana's BBC interview. I'm sure that you've seen other people make that comparison. Honestly, the craziest thing about the interview was learning that Meghan didn't Google Harry prior to dating him or marrying him, because that would have been my first go-to.
Yeah, and even her in-laws and stuff like that, right? She said, I didn't research or do any research on them.
Right. I mean, I even know how to curtsy, and I'm over here in Los Angeles. I got nobody to curtsy to except Beyonce, maybe.
Do you think there's going to be some sort of rebuttal? There's going to be some sort of interview on the other side, say Charles or Prince Charles, excuse me, or the Queen?
I really do not. That is not normally the royal way. Prince Charles made that mistake in the past, and if that did not turn out well for him. What I do think they should do is investigate the people that Harry and Meghan said were sabotaging them, and I think they should terminate those people if it turns out that that was true, and that would make a lot of people happy. They would feel like something significant happened as a result of Harry and Meghan being unhappy and leaving the UK.
Ooh, we could go on for another 10 minutes, but we don't have the time right now to, but everyone can check out more information. Where do they find you and all of the info that you're going to put out there?
It's to die, D-I, as in Princess Diana, to diefordaily.com.
All right, Kinsey, thank you so much, and thank you for staying up to do this.
Thank you.
All right, take care. That's Kinsey Schofield, a royal expert for us out of Los Angeles. And coming up, what do you want to be when you grow up? We're going to hear from some young girls telling us about their dreams, their aspirations, and their career goals.